Ugh. Theory, right? We should have games fixed the old restream. I've turned the audio down a little bit, but we can always adjust. Shame that there's no multiplayer on this. I'm hoping it'll be like added in the future. We can hope. We're just gonna jump straight into a story mode. Just bear with for but a moment. So I want to see what they got. Actually, do you know what? We'll just click on with the story. Start in the 60s, work our way up. I'm a little bit quiet, am I? I've got a bit of a dodgy, is that any better? Got a bit of a sore throat, so we'll see how it plays out. I'll turn my microphone up, so fingers crossed that'll help. Lovely stuff. Right, should we get Sturdy Turd in? Like late 60s. Right, qualifying laps is 2. I'm not going to start on easy. We'll put it on normals. Right, it's only 3 difficulties. I will have traction control. Might make it automatic for a bit. And we'll see how we get on. Nice. Right, so you do get to unlock some shit. Brum. Right, so obviously they can't use the real names. They've saved a few quid. Oh. Cooper. Handling is a bit better on some of them. I'm gonna go with a Cooper, I think. A bit of us. It's a bit of us. Pioneers generation. This one is inspired by the 1968 season. If it's too loud, please let me know. Race 1 of 4. Decent. Down the main straight. Get 2 qualifying laps. It's a tight turn 1 actually. I've locked up big time. Maybe I should have had ABS off. Yeah, we're turning that on. So we've shafted the first lap. Oh no, the real name's the Cooper. So they're fairly close. They're fairly close with it. What we'll do is we'll have a little like install lap. Do you know, I thought it was going to be top down or like... This is going to take some getting used to. Yeah, I thought it was top down or at least like what Stardew Valley is, like to the side a little bit. I didn't realise it was like that. I didn't really look at a whole lot about it. This online would slap. Oh, nearly. Right. Testing the limits of the car. Right, so we've already shafted the first lap. We'll try and make the second lap at least worthy. Right, turn one. We shouldn't lock up this time because I've turned it off. Still poor into turn one. Yeah, I thought it was. But this is way better than I thought it was going to be. Little lift through there. Could have been flat, but I didn't try hard enough. Well, we're 7 seconds up on our best time. That was decent through there. Swing it left. Oh, hold on. Could have been better through there. Could have been better through there. 14th. Out of how many? Are we lagging at all? Just... I don't know if we are. Oh yeah, it's 14th out of 14, isn't it? That is shocking behaviour from me. Bear with for a moment. Lovely stuff, that's what I like to hear, no lag. Right, choose your tyres. Obviously hard. Oh, you can change the oh, Jesus. I got the perfect launch and then let go. I'm not entirely sure how I got the perfect launch, so don't expect to see it again. Not made turn one yet. Lap 1 of 11. Be a tough watch. This early doors, this might be a tough watch. Cali is cheaper on Xbox by like a $5, by the way. You keen? Probably a little bit of a touch, that's alright. A bit of RG, but the slipstream. Track limits? You're on smack, aren't you? Right, so we're not close enough to get into the slipstream. We'll try and get into a better position. Right, turn one, we got at least somewhat right this time. Like, do you know what? It's better than I thought it was going to be. I'm never only on race 1. But top tier. Yeah, it's a few quid cheaper on Xbox. That was the deciding factor. It's damage a thing. I've got no pace. Right, I need to stop doing that cornering. Right, we've already had... Let's try, because we've got a fair few laps to go, so let's try and get a rhythm going, at the very least. We're 2.4 off 13th. We need to be bringing that gap down. Come on. Much better through there. I didn't plough into the wall this time. But don't scrub the corner. That third sector we're a bit poor in. Hard's looking a bit worse for wear. I imagine a pit stop is necessary at some point. I mean, we're definitely catching 1.6. Like I said, if we can get into the groove, which I think we are sort of... How many track limit warnings do I get? I assume 5 maybe? 55% on the tyres at the moment. I'll be using Restream, right? So I'm currently also live on TikTok, but it doesn't give you the TikTok chat. Though I kind of would prefer it if they came over and watched on YouTube, which is what I'm attempting to achieve. Tyres are 50%. And we're sort of halfway, so I suppose in the next lap or two we can think about coming in. Get to fuck, I wasn't even scrubbing. Can't do this final sector. Right, cars are coming in. Cars are coming in, so fingers crossed. I was going to say I'm going to try and jump a couple positions, but got a time penalty now. Right, we're good up until this. We slow down a little bit. I still feel alright. I'm going to go one more lap and cane it at the end. Thinking strategically about it. We were green in that last sector. That was mighty through there. Fuel levels at 50% too. I've not done a pit stop, so it could all go downhill. We're going to come in at the end of this lap. I'm not sure if the time penalty is inflicted in the pit stop or at the end of the race. Added to your race time. Right, we're in. We've picked the tyres. Decent, this goes. I can't go soft, you only get hard or. Outrageous, I didn't realise it was a mini game. How do you go? Oh, you press the middle with fuck that. Not ideal. No, you're right, weren't ideal. 17 seconds off. Well, we're coming last. Jesus, I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting a mini game. I say if we just rag it. Now we've got fresh tyres. We kind of got a better understanding of these sequence of corners. Can you it's not looking good on the time penalty front. No, it's a weak pit stop. It's a struggling pit stop. Let's at least try and set a banzai lap. Like 9 of 11. We're keeping it PG, so I'll leave the jokes alone there. Come on, down the straight. We'll be doing 180 miles an hour. You slam on the brakes. Chuck it in. It's good. We're getting pretty tasty. Problem is, I reckon we could have a potential top 10. We're not going to get lapped, thankfully. We try some of the positions. What's that? We change view. Just a little confidence lift mid-corner there. Not happy with the amount of penalties one's been received. Oh, it's a ghastly corner. I've done it again. We're inflicting a lot of damage upon ourselves here. Maybe I should have put it on easy. Well, I'm not a great car, am I? Nah, the Cooper was good back then. What a fun lap of the Grand Prix. We seem to have somewhat got the hang of turn 1. Love it through there. Up there, a little kink right, and we just stay flat. The first 2 sectors, they're purple. Up in the first sector. Come on, let's try and get this corner right. One last time. Oh, now we're shafted that sequence. It's starting to rain. That's alright. We're about to cross the line. Staggeringly to finish P14. We did take a lot of time. A lot of time out of that. There, but oh, Jesus. I'll take it. I'll take it. Jackie Stewie, of course. Yeah, pace ain't a problem. It's just a couple of hair-raising mistakes during that Grand Prix that did not help in the slightest. Oh shit. Bear with, I've closed the entirety of the window. Why have I done that? No, it does keep you light. Lovely stuff. Right. I'm not sure what track we're looking at next. Gander at it. Are some other drivers also got I can always get some penalties actually, so we've unlocked the circuit. Right, it's Monaco next. Ghastly. Absolutely. Oh, it's not, it's French. Well, yeah, that might actually mean it's Monaco. So this is their attempt at Monaco. Actually, that's kind of how Monaco looked back in the day. Right, got qualifying on the turn. Chucking it down the rain. That's not great for me. Not on the streets. Kind of show me Ruddy made of. Ordered the pits up. They ain't letting me back on. Oh, it's a stinker in the turn one. Up the hill. Looking tidy. They need. I'm frothing for a multiplayer on this. Oh, we're on the hard tyres actually by the looks down there. I didn't get the option. Decent through there. That went great through there because we've made love to the wall. But we're moving, we're pushing on. An okay first lap. Right, come on, we can rag it this time. It's probably better than anything's better than Monaco. Well, we're not last, and it weren't a great first lap. And again, Egg behind me hasn't actually set a time, so it could all change. We've gone deep. Actually, the bounce might have helped. Oh, the grip was lovely through there. We're 1.7 up on our fastest time. 49.2 is pole. I'm only nowhere near that. Lovely, sweep it out. As long as we're not last. We're going to be last. We're going to be so fucking last. 2 damn seconds off the pace. Graham Hill's on pole. Jim Clark. Jack Stew's at a stinker. Not my 3 seconds off pole. Not sure there's 3 seconds in the car. Right, is it moist? Wets or dries? What do we think? We could try. I'm going to try. What was the delayed start? Keep letting go of the accelerator. Why do I keep doing that? That we made the right decision on tyres. Lovely. Get in the slipstream. Come to me, boy. With the inside. What a move. What a move. Flap it right and left. Left, right, other way around. It's alright. Been a decent first lap. We're up in the P11. Oh, I thought I was going to shaft into the wall. We could take a bit more pace through that final 2 corners. But we're working on it. Someone's having an interesting with Uncle Albert vibes in the turn 1. Sweep through the streets. Up the inside, I apologise. I think he drove into me then. I'll be having words with your ass after this Grand Prix. Right, slipstream it. Crashing the hay bale. They melt. We were rapid in that middle sector as well. Wait, he looked a little bit too rapid through that. I don't think I can do that. I'm in disarray. Yeah, we're not getting the corners hooked up like I'd like to. You can get to trying to get past me. I'm in P12 and I'm feeling good. Look at that. Look, that went really well and then for some unknown reason just didn't turn. Come on, we've had a stinker of a couple of laps here. Oh, that's rude. I can't focus. Come on. 13 seconds off the lead. Oh my Jesus, man, I think we would have switcheroo. My apologies. Thank God damage is off. Might pit lap 5. End of lap 5. Right, I'm definitely losing a slapping amount of time in the final corner. Yeah, to be fair, they probably were back then, weren't they? Good old-fashioned engineering. Oh, it's been a fantastic sequence of corners. Tyres are at 50%. Why do I have pace? Oh, not bad. I had pace early doors. It's all just wilted away. Like the leaves in autumn. Shit, damage is not off. I'm gonna have to fix that, ain't I? Right, maybe stop crashing into the fucking walls. It's not been the finest piece of driving. Right, let's come into the pits. 2 chamois for £1. Staying on the hard tyres. Or straight up, bang, 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 get out the pits. Can't ace that this time, come on. You impressed? You impressed? Clean stop, eyes forward. If we can have a decent outlet, maybe we can fetch a position. Probably it's starting to get a bit moist now, isn't it? Right, there's been a few bit of flutters of rain since the start of the race, although it is a bit darker than it once was. Yeah, it's chucking it down with fugged. Right, everyone ahead is in the pits. Yeah, it's chucking it down. Can I stay on these dries? You reckon I stay on these dries? What was that? How did you ghost for 2 seconds and then not after? I think I might have been lapped. Oh no, I weren't. I jumped a motherfucker in the pits as well. How we doing? How we doing? Right, hard tyres are fine in the wet. That's what's up. What we've learned. Nah, they're not fine in the wet. Once you... Yeah, not too... Just chill. Well, just playing this, actually. Right, we've had... Can I restart? I am going to restart. Because I can. Hards. Lap 5. That was better than it was. Stream's going alright, actually. So far, so good. I don't usually stream on Twitch, so I've added it to the repertoire. Although I've found that with restreaming, only I can see. If you're only watching it on one platform, which you obviously would be, if someone asks me something on one platform, it does kind of look like I'm talking to me. So, right, I'm all for crashes because that allows me to get through. A bit lighter in at the corners. I was being too leery last time. Come on, we can do it. We can just need fucking pace. Maybe consistency wouldn't go amiss as well, actually. No pace. He's 1.6 behind. Yeah, so I can put the chat on the screen. I think. I don't know. Do you think putting the chat on the screen would make it look rank? Oh, bloody lovely through there. A little bit of damage. That's alright. I'm not going to worry about it. Right, we did get a purple middle sector, so the pace is there. It's there, the pace. We haven't got it a lot, but it's there. I will assume that it will rain again on lap 6 or 7. Favourite car in the game? I won't lie to you, I've only driven the old 60s one. However, if they start this good, then I am very keen to get further in it. We're not being dropped like we were last time out. I think the pace is there, it's just the consistency I need to beef up. Not bad. What's the orange one? Caught me up. Let's be banging on about having decent pace. Oh, slam that. Why did I say anything? The sun's come out now, isn't it? That you don't get the same weather even if you restart. Which is a good thing. I do like the cartoony graphics on it though, I'm pleased with that. Right, we're in. We'll go hards. Yeah, we've got another couple of games on the roster, mainly racing games. I'm thinking about streaming other games on another channel, but not yet. We smashed that out of the park. It's sturdy. It's fucking raining. Sunny. Greta Thunberg was right, we're fucked. This is in the 60s as well, she knew. Never get into Tekken. Those sort of games just us never get into. And this is a wild outlap, I'll give you that. Come on. Right, we're last. We knew that. We knew we were last. God, it's so long looking at the barrier. I kind of wanted to not finish last. Right, 5.2. I don't know how we've lost so much time. It's doing stuff like that, actually. That's why we're losing so much time. You'll get to fuck. It is not going how I envisioned. I thought, I'll get on this guy, I'll be good. Oh, he's like really good. I'm not. I'm not good. I might have to tone it down. I might have to put it on easy. I started on normal. It doesn't have an online though, this. I'm surprised. This would slap us on. Imagine this on esports. Actually, no, don't make an esports. If F1's anything to go by, the esports people will ruin it. Because they refuse to play like iRacing or something. Right, that middle sector were a thing of dreams. It's the first and third that we're not quite good at. Come on. We are making use of all the track. I try and stream daily. Not daily, but I try and stream about 3. Get back to, obviously I had some personal issues. I had some personal stuff going on recently. So actually, but I do try and stream, what, 3-4 times a week? I've only just started multi-streaming, so I spent most of my time streaming on YouTube. But yeah, I'm trying to branch it out. Fucking chicane. Yeah, I need some practice, don't I? I shouldn't have gone into story mode. Hey, there's to be some good clips. From the UK. Thing is, if you look at my best lap, that would have put me a fairly decent place in qualifying. I think I need to trust the speed in the corners. I don't think I'm taking enough speed, which is odd because I've crashed a lot. Right, let's rag it on this lap. Come on. That was actually not too shabby through turn 1 up the hill. Hold it on the inside. Me. Into the hairpin that isn't on for a bit there. This corner's a bastard. Gone 3/10 down. But that 50.8, I think that would have put me in like the top 10 in qualifying. When you say what do I do besides streaming, like as a job? Chicago, let's go. I drive a van. I'm a delivery driver. But not like multi-drop. Okay, I'm good at the end of races. Good at the end of races. Why in the embedded chat? Okay, embedded chat, if I put the chat on the screen, I don't know how much of it takes up. I'm good at the end of races. Good at the end of races. Why in the embedded chat? Okay, embedded chat, if I put the chat on the screen, I don't know how much of it takes up. Right. We need a good result. Because if you look at pace would have still put me last. They ain't got no points. Deeply concerning. Oh, you're on both? Yeah. I think if I'd start, you can embed the stream. I don't know how it would, let's have a look. I don't know what that means. I'll have a look when I'm off camera. But come on, we need a good. We've deserved it. Come on. Oh, now Monza's less corners. We might be in luck. 2 laps in qualifying deeply worry me because what worries me, these look like I could get a lot of corner cutting in here. And there's a mute. That way. Isn't the base salary or base hourly rate in America for McDonald's pretty good? I think it's way better than, even if you convert it, it's way better than it is in this country. And we're going the opposite way. Like down the long arse straight, that chicane looks tight. Maybe we're a wet weather master. Like Senna Donington 93. Shit. Yes, I'm very aware. Even on this game I can't shake track limits. That has got corner cutting all over it. Come on. The moist conditions don't, like, really unsettle the car. Right, come on, this is it, lap 2. This is what we should do, come on. We did spend a bit of time off the track. We're looking at 52.1 for pole. Into the first corner. Missed the braking point by about a week. That's alright. Switch, we've got a long ass left. Under bridge. They should have had me go. It's a shame they didn't go earlier because we could have done the old Monza Oval. Right, now it's suddenly. Oh, that's it. That's it. See what I told you about less corners. Where I shine. Oh, we're nearly 500 on here. Oh, and I panicked. Slack! We got purple in the first fucking sector as well. $14 an hour. I don't know what that conversion rate is actually. One with America is just... I'd love to go. Your lot's fascination with firearms worries me. Now I guess it's one of your like rights and stuff. But it deeply worries me. But there's some places in America I really want to go. I just don't really want to be shot at. That's not even me trying to be jokey or anything. That's genuinely a concern of mine. Okay. Is that what a conversion is? Yeah, but I don't think there's a minimum. I think the minimum wage in America is really bad, actually. Considering, like, the country it is. You threw me off with that name. Oh, but we should get back streaming on that, Callie. I think if I'm going to stream different games, we'll do it together. There's loads we can knock about on. Most challenging game. Now give me a moment to have a little think. Most challenging game. I don't know if I've played challenging. Oh, I'm trying to think now. Four tenths up. Not as great in that middle sector. What's it? There was a mission in Bully that had me ready for. I've ready for a fit. 11. Come on. That's one about. P11. Try to step to. What annoys me is I was purple in the first lap before we restarted. Just give me a moment to gather my bearings and then we'll do the race. What was pole? He was still 1.6 off pole position. Yeah, not last, come on. What's Dark Souls? See, I haven't played Dark Souls because... Wow, annoying, I don't get a whole lot of time to play these days. And, although Dark Souls is a game I'd love to give a go. Bottle of Oasis. Right. We could have been in that Ferrari, couldn't we? Have you ever played them? Dark Souls. Come on. Man like Graham Hill on pole. Obviously the moist tyres. Right, smashed it because I didn't let go of accelerator. I'm at 14th. Oh, right. What? Oh, see, you just assumed I'd be last, look. Cheers. But I'll give you a follow back, actually. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling fruity tonight. Are you still? Right. It's a bit of questionable start, I can't lie. But we'll work with it. Decent through there. Get in the slipstream, stay off the grass. Can we wrap it through there in qualifying? Try and get less damage this time and waste less time in the pits. That'll be round the outside. Try to step to me. Look at that. Back on the pad. Defend the inside. How's he got so much more speed than I have? I can't compete with that. Look at that. Can't step to me again. Make it a 50 meter mark. Take a wide approach. The problem is I turned a little bit too aggressive. Defend from this prick. Come on, because this is a tricky sequence. I've got. This is the best track so far. I'm enjoying this. Final corner, take it as quickly as possible. It's flat, believe it or not. Even in the soggy conditions. We're not quite in the slipstream, but we are gaining. 54, we've gone purple in that final sector. Come on, because we've got the slipstream. Yes, that's a decent run. Pull out. Purple in that first sector, they step into us no more. And then we go and make a mistake like that. That's alright. One little warning, that's alright. We've all been given a warning. I like the open track. Tracks where barriers aren't a thing. Come on. We're up at P11. There's P10 points. I can't remember. It possibly. It's flat. Look at that. Look at that. Am I going to get some slipstream? I reckon. It's only 10 laps here. We're in the slipstream. There it is. We're going to go to the outside, get on the brakes. Mate, that's... Come on. We're giving it Max Verstappen vibes in the turn one. The nest. Oh, majestic through there, if you don't mind me saying. It seems if you just aggressively turn at the right time, you will go decent through the corner. That is my advice. The tires are at 50%. Might come in early. Yeah, I think it is the current F1 system. That. Rocking one more lap, one more lap. I'll go one more lap. What's nice as well, the damage isn't as damaged. This time we need a good in lap. Break at 100 metre board. Flip into the apex. That was decent through there actually. Just the one warning. But let off with a caution. It's the problem is when you brake, it takes all the load off the car, and then turning is very sensitive. 2.6. I don't think we're competing with those cars. Really. Can't string like 2 good laps together. My trump card is I can take the final corner flat. Sometimes. Right, we're in. Right, straight up for the wets. Come on, we know how to do this game now. Smashed it. Get in there. Where are we out in? P11, so we're getting absolutely fuck all. Now we've got fresh tyres. I like fresh tyres. And usually I'm quicker at the end of the race. Get light into the corner. Lovely stuff. They're getting fruity behind me. Oh no. They got to send me back to jail if I do that again. Right, I need the right approach into the final corner. I even think then we're still decent through there. So even if we require a little lift. Might give it some thought. Do like a custom design. I'll give you a follow our messenger. Shit. So against getting a corner car there. Yeah, I'm in 10th actually, 10th place. Come on, let's get a point. Push for a point. You slag. I think 4's the limit, isn't it? I do have Discord. It's on my YouTube, which I don't think is linked on the Twitch. I might try and like, but not all together. Like, I need to get the people that are watching on Tik because they're kind of left in a bit of the dark. So, although it's not the best platform for streaming on these days. What about that? Up into P9. I think we've got pace for at least 8. At least one more position. That's majestic through there. A young Jim Clark behind the wheel. Do I have to win the championship to unlock the next... what is it? Do I have to win the championship to unlock the next decade? Quite not. I mean, these are fun, actually. Come on. That is a run. No! Right, I've actually shafted chance of points. Unless other people around me have got some penalties as well. Seems unlikely, but I think we're going to miss some points. I think it is 4. Like, you get 3 warnings, and then on the 4th, you get the penalty. Which actually makes sense. Shafted myself here, but I'm kind of relying on a couple of them to have penalties as well. It's going to have to be a majestic final lap. Bit of a gap there. I'm not sure what the penalty is. Is it 2 seconds? 1? Oh, it was such a good performance here. Lovely stuff. I'll message you on Discord. It says 9th there, but I reckon once the penalties have been introduced, I might get shafted here. Yeah, I will do. No, he just missed out. No one else had penalties. We did just miss out. Diamond Blast. Fine, it's fine. What's the last track there? We still haven't got a point. Everyone else has, which is deeply concerning. Next. Oh, Jesus! The damn Nordschleife. In the moist conditions. Did you not see what happened to Lauda? Actually, it didn't happen for them. That sounds very interesting. Thank you. I don't really know my way around the normal Nordschleife, let alone this version. Right up to turn 1. It's fairly pacey, actually. I'll tell you what, it's very good. I'm really enjoying it. Wild, isn't it? Yeah, it can. It's got it starts in the 60s to modern day. Well, I really hope there's a multiplayer update, like, in the pipeline. Even if you have to, like, spend money on it. I reckon multiplayer on this would be so good. Such a long lap as well. I wonder how many laps the race will be. Still in the first sector. Decent. Right, not a few corners to go, so we're looking at probably 2 minutes plus lap. Oh, that would be so good. I wonder if it's in the lines. I'm not sure who makes the game, so it might be one of those. Let's see how. If it's received well, then. Oh, it'd be a long old race at 11. We've got another qualifying lap. I'm very, very slow. The worrying bit is it didn't feel like a terrible lap, and I'm that far off. Stuff like that. Just want to get your car positioned a bit better. Alright, green in the first sector. Hey. I do like the cartoony style graphics though. And we're down in that status quo in that middle sector. Probably such a long lap. There's absolutely areas I can go a lot quicker at. Yeah, there's definitely areas I can go way quicker than. Is it? Yeah, YouTube's delay is always way more. I'm not sure the reasoning behind it, but yeah, I think if you do both, Twitch is ahead. Right, I'm not sure. Turn one probably is flat. Yeah, I'm not flat at all. Yeah, please don't be 10 laps. Five laps there, that's alright. Not the finest of starts. Jesus, my apologies. That's bold. Not great, I've got a track limit warning already. I always seem to be a little bit better on the race trim anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. We're down in the first sector. Everyone's just started a race. Yeah. That's a decent amount of time for a game like this, isn't it? 10-minute race and stuff like that. Oh no. Can you fuck off? All my hard work railed. We're getting caught by people who had a crash. Motherfuckers are rapid in a straight line. They love a bit of love making. Fuming. A P8 I was, I think. Never been so high. It's not been the finest first seasons. Can I use the wheel on this? You know what? I don't know. You can change the... You don't have to have it in this view. There you go. Who's having it like that? Come on. Well, that's alright. Yeah, I'll have the metal. I'll see if I can get the wheel working on it. That is tasty, isn't it? That's decent. He's just straight through, and he ain't even gonna wait for me. I'm not quick here. Jesus. Jeez. It's been a troublesome season 1. I'm not good in this angle, I don't think. That's the preferred one. Who is playing it like this? However, now let's hang on now. You look so far away. You can go even higher. I like this camera angle here. So we'll stick with this one for a bit, I think. I'm going to pit at the end of this lap. I'm so far behind. Debut, yeah, the debut season's been a bit rough. It is stopping, the moistness is stopping. We pit for a set of dries. We might as well. I don't think we're not going to get any higher, are we? Right, we're on a set of dries. Let's retire, because it's going to be a tough watch. I'm not sure how many tracks are on the game. I don't know if it will tell. Actually, I can have a Google quickly. How many tracks? Well, not the finest of debut seasons. Can't be asked to read all that. We'll find out in a minute. Right, we didn't finish that. We didn't get a single point. You let me play this one. You can. Right. What year? Pick a decade. What decade? Do 90s, bit of 90s, bit 2000s. Do. Right, if we... We do 2000s. Let's have a little look on 2000. I might try an easy this time and we'll see how we get on. we'll have these on because yeah, we're trying. So we do have some. These look banging. I think that's meant to be the Renault. It is meant to be the Renault. That's Sauber Jordan. I'm gonna go in the Renault. Oh, but a 2002 season. Monaco. Race 1 of 7. Get them all in tonight. Oh, and you get an upgraded track. Yeah, that's impressive. I'm impressed. Decent. Yeah, the track's been It's exactly the same track layout, which I'm not too surprised about. But the fact it's redone per decade, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, you do get done for corner. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, have a word with yourself. Yeah, they look well good, don't they? Actually, what I'm going to do, main menu, we'll test them all. 100%, it's cheaper on Xbox. It's like 16 quid on the Xbox. Do some time attack. Let's have a look at some tracks and few ones that haven't been unlocked. I get that. Actually, track-wise, pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll do Belgium, because that's what I did. 70s. What? Hang on, do I not? Early 80s, mid 80s. Oh, can I not? I've got to unlock them, motherfuckers. Are you trying to be all hip? Oh, it just lets you play from. You have any damn cheap views? Right, we'll go again. Start, as we mean. They do look cool. I'm pleasantly surprised. We'll do some digging. I want to see if multiplayer's on the cards. I'll give you a text if I find out, Gavin. I may never play F125 again. And how the, in fairness, how it ended the other day, Cal, I don't think you will either. It's a decent amount of tracks, and I like the fact that each track is upgraded by the decade. Oh, promise it's easy gonna be too easy now. Yeah, I've got a feeling easy might be a little bit too easy. Should have stayed on medium. I retired, do I keep my first lap? I do. I'm pole by a lot. I'm not racing now. I'll finish miles, eh? Mike Shoemaker. That's rude. I crash into my ass. The Renault engine's got some speed. Decent. Might be a good difficulty while I get used to it. Yeah, I might leave it on this for this season. Jesus. Then I'll go and do things like that. That balances it out a bit. Just a little love tap there. Come on. Like we string a lap or two again, we could gap these pricks. Can't hook a lap together. I must have touched every wall. That was tasty through there, if you don't mind me saying. That not so tasty. Oh, I lied to you, this game screams some DLC. Yeah, we're starting to get into a groove. That's why I think easy might be a bit too easy. But like I said, we're going to get used to the game anyway, so... Right, so I've sustained a fair amount of damage. It's such a dodgy corner. Will come in now. I assume the pit stop is the same whatever year you're in. Love that. We're away. Right, come out into a bit of traffic. But we've been told it's a quick pit stop. See, we didn't have to notice some fresh tyres. Jeez. Got my obligatory touch of the wall. Love that. All is good. All is good in the hood. Jesus. I'll do anything to hit the wall. Right, all is... Yeah, we've got quite a commanding lead. Best up's a 44-7. I'm going to try and beat that. Yeah, not on this lap we ain't. I've already shafted it in turn 1. Absolutely tidy, 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 tidy. Yo, it's beginning to become night time. Tidy stuff. Right, just 2 to go. And all is good. Oh, that's another touch of the wall. Damage is at 82%, so that's not too bad. As long as we don't have any strong wall love making, we should be alright between now and the end of the race. But easy's too easy. Thing is, I was kind of on pace on medium, wasn't I? Who's playing it like that? I do quite like this camera angle. But I think this is probably the better one. Little Shoemaker in second place. Good job, he's the last. I'll get a penalty for that. Let's go, come on. Domination at Monaco. I'm going to make that the final race of the evening. Although I will say, in terms of my first proper multi-stream where it's gone, I'm pretty happy with how it's gone. Yeah, fairly pleased there actually. We've unlocked a new version of the Monaco. Got lovely stuff. I think there's a lot to unlock. Custom mode. Race Championship tutorial. Yes, I'm happy with this. I'm pleased. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the stream, If you're on YouTube, please like. If you're on anything else, just the obligatory, alright? Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will absolutely be bringing this game